Okay, guys. After some massive researching through multiple different websites as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, QAnonymous, and going to play people like Alex Jones for these thoughts, feelings, ideas, I have come to the conclusion that no one's ever thought of. The moon is fake! What makes it even worse? What makes this whole scenario even worse? The moon was made by the government. But what exactly is it? It is a massive satellite. And it doesn't end there. It just simply doesn't end there. What's something about the satellite? It emits the special type of moon radiation that affects people who actually have certain skin diseases in front of them. Ones whose follicles, their proteins, actually manifest into some hairy monstrosities and actually become wild because the radiation is messing with their cortex. It's messing with the medulla oblongata. It's messing with their sense to be like animals. Who are these people, you're probably wondering? It's simple as it is. There are actual werewolves that still exist. Okay. Now these werewolves. Now here's the situation about these werewolves here. The reason why they're so sensitive because they're a very special breed. That's why. Now when they're affected, everything changes about them. This radiation is so mythical, magical almost it seems, but no, it is not. It's simply radiation from the masses committed from the moon. Now what makes this even worse? Now we're talking about some crazy ass junk here. The government searched for these people, waited for the full moons to fully eclipse and everything. And when they found these people, you can guess what they fully did with them. This is an oversimplification of what the government did to the werewolves. The pig is the werewolf. This is the government. After they actually got done with them, they put a myth out there, making sure nothing, absolutely nothing, can actually be true about these mythical werewolves. Because guess what? The government can fully do that. He who wins the battles rewrites history! I am an absolute lunatic, just walking around creating these insane topics and ideas that no one should even fabricate or even talk about. But the problem is, people, you want to know why the moon is fake? I got a couple reasons why. For one, there is no such thing as waves. The concept of waves is completely fabricated and man-made. They use this thing of a train that goes along the shorelines constantly. If you don't believe me, I found technology exactly made for this current situation because the government doesn't want you to know this. Because the government doesn't want you to know things unless it believes you can handle it. Now you're probably wondering, why? Why don't I see this? Just call me Dutch. It's because of one simple thing. Cloaking devices. We see it all over the internet already. Just get behind something, a blanket, a wall, something that's 100% can get you unseen. And the government has a better version of that, and it doesn't want to tell us because it is scared. Now let's get back to the whole waves concept and everything. How does it charge? How does this massive train boom, go through the ocean and everything to create these waves, make this illusion about the moon having this gravity happening? Now, here's the thing. Many of you are probably questioning, what happens when the sun meets the ocean and creates the green flash? No, that's not a natural phenomenon, people. That whole phenomenon is when the train makes this last stop of the day and actually gathers all the energy and data from the moon. A giant blast of radiation comes down to the train and it charges once again, making an illusion of waves still happening, people. Because that's what this whole moon concept is. It's nothing but more data they can gather on you. Why do you think it always follows you? It's not just because it's a massive object in the sky that's so big it only seems like it follows you. No, it makes sure it follows you. You want to know why I know it makes sure it follows you? Because here is the worst thing ever. The only reason we honestly still believe that the moon exists without even thinking about it is that the government makes sure to put fluoride in the water, in your tap water. This thing right here, it's nothing but fluoride being created once you actually digest it. the white chemicals from the floor go into your eyes and perpetrate into the moon. And once it does that, it stops what the actually satellite's supposed to look like a massive satellite that you see in the desert. Now when it comes to water, I understand you gotta drink water to survive, as we know. But one of the biggest things you gotta do, in order to get everything out of you, in order to finally see clearly, go outside, dig a hole, dig the biggest hole you possibly get the fluids down there, bathe yourself, cook with it, drink it all, get the pesticides, get the government chips out of you, and get the fluoride out of your eyes. Just remember, people, if it's brown, wash it all down! Wash it all down! Okay, hold on. I need a little bit of water. Oh no. No. Remember, people, the moon is a satellite.
Now we just see everything we believe.